All right, welcome into Tunnel fans. We're back live here at Sweet Lips Cigars. Cigar Lounge over in Third Ward. Shout out to Mo for letting us do the show here this week.
Yeah, OST. We over here, OST. Sweet Lips Cigar Lounge. Yeah, shout out to Mo. Like I said, let us do it. So we decided to come over and show him some love and everything. So we're back, baby. We're back another week. Another week of college, another week of NFL. I mean, Cowboys, Texans. I mean, local. Let's talk. Let's get on NFL, baby.
I mean, we're gonna say them boys for a little bit in the show. Let's touch on a couple of these other games, high profile games. What you think about the Jets, man? They looked a lot better than people thought.
Well, I mean,
they switched quarterbacks, so Fields was with Pittsburgh last year. Now he's on the Jets. Aaron Rodgers was on the Jets last year. Now he's with Pittsburgh, and that was probably one of the best games of the weekend.
Well, I'm gonna say this: Fields shocked me. Fields played a good game. I always thought, he got that Ohio State QB syndrome and all that. He shocked me. He really played a good game. And it was a good game, you know what I'm saying? And, big Mike T fan, AG, my guy, it was a neutral game. I can see AG doing some big things for the Jets program. He looked a whole lot good. It was a competitive game, The old man played good, it came down to the wire. But Fields really shocked me. Fields keep it consistent, and he do like that. Jets gonna be a team to watch.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Fields didn't shock me. That's what Fields should have been. They should have gave him the opportunity to do last year. What they did was they ran an offense that caters to what his abilities are. Last year they tried to make him just a drop back passer, and then when he did start moving around, they took him out and said, "Nah, we want Russell Wilson to do prototypical quarterback stuff." If you look at it, I mean, they was running RPOs. Bryce Hall was getting the run game. He was in the passing game. You had Fields rushing the ball. I mean, it was an overall utilizing his strengths as opposed to making him try to do something that just be the prototypical quarterback.
Yeah, it's all about a system. If you build a system for a quarterback, if you look at what's his name last year from the Vikings, now he's in Seattle now.
Oh, Darnold.
Darnold, yeah. You look at Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
I really wasn't a big fan of him in college, but then he finally been leave for a while and he got in the right system. They had to build a good system for him in Minnesota. We had that hell of a year. That kid, he keep it consistent, we don't know. So that's the only thing I'm saying about Fields. I feel what you're saying, what they had him in, but I still had some question marks on him. But he looked a lot better. He really improved. He shocked me. Played a good game. If he keep it consistent, look like that, Jets going to be something to watch.
Speaking of a quarterback that looks like he's finally in the right system. He's been there a couple of years now, and he took a rookie out of Ohio State and made him look like a superstar. Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay, them boys balling.
No, Baker's most improved player a couple of years ago. That engine has been running, so he's doing good. I mean, you got to think about it. He was in Cleveland, so they say about Cleveland. Playing quarterback there now, because they ain't had quarterbacks in 2-3 decades since Kosar, like I've been telling everybody. But no, Baker looking real good. I mean, the kid from Washington played for Atlanta, Phoenix was his name. He had a hell of a game too, because he dragged them downfield. Because Tampa Bay kept Atlanta in the game because they missed their extra point. Then Atlanta got in field goal range and missed their field goal. So that game always comes down to the wire. It was a hell of a game. So
way to cap off the weekend with that Buffalo-Baltimore game. I mean, you can't blame that game on Lamar Jackson. He balled out. He wasn't the guy that fumbled at the end.
Well,
I mean, just call it what it is.
At the end of the day, he still came short. Whether either he gonna lose the game or his team gonna lose. And they just Superman just went to work. They scored 22 points in under 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that ain't got to do with that. I'm talking about Superman. Superman did his thing. You let him hang around, and he picked their butt apart. Okay, Lamar didn't have no turnover this time, but it just either be him or be the team. Baltimore just ain't gonna get it. They never gonna get to the promised land. Give Superman credit. The boy did what he did. The dudes turned the ball over. He took advantage of everything. Coleman, the kid from Opelousas, shout out to my boy Andre Stella, his little cousin, balled his butt off, caught that tip drill ball, and got them in field goal range. At the end of the day, Buffalo did what they had to do.
I'm gonna start calling you I'm gonna start calling you Stephen A. Smith Jr. because whenever it comes to Lamar Jackson, you gonna hate on him no matter if it's his fault or not. Just like Stephen A. hate on the Cowboys, whether it's their fault or not. Lamar don't play defense. He got them boys a big lead, and him and Derrick Henry were balling out. And now you saying, well, it don't matter. It don't matter. He on the team, so he gonna lose. I mean, just call it what it is. You don't want the boys to win no matter what.
My name ain't Stephen A. Smith. My name is Truesdale the Truth. I tell the truth. Don't say I buy you Lamar. I just tell the truth. Baltimore gonna always choke. If it ain't Lamar's fault, they gonna choke. If it's Lamar's fault, if they choke. That's why he's the James Harden of the NFL. Them people didn't come out on those people didn't come out on social media. Had a picture of him uniform have James Harden face. At the end of the day,
James Harden choked.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, they not gonna get to the promised land. They're not gonna never get to the promised land.
They my pick.
Y'all face that reality, and that window's getting tight. If y'all keep saying that every year, y'all gonna sound crazy because you got other teams that are looking good. Playing some ball. Like I said, if that boy keep it up in New York, there's gonna be another competitive team to watch.
Okay,
so I mean, come on, man. They choke. They did this. And Superman is the man. Simple as that. Josh Allen is a bad boy. I'm not talking about running back. I'm talking about quarterback right now. We talking about see, stay in your lane because you keep jumping from lane. We talking about Buffalo.
No, I was talking about Baltimore.
Okay, how did Baltimore lose? You tell me how Baltimore lose. At the end of the day, okay, because who picked their ass apart?
What you talking about?
Superman ate their butt up. They had turned him and kept him around. Yeah, that's his nickname, Superman.
Why he make to the, so if he's Superman, why he didn't make the Super Bowl last year? Superman got beat by who?
Why he keep beat Lamar?
What?
Why he keep beat Lamar?
Superman got beat by who?
It don't matter why he keep beat Lamar.
Superman got beat by Mahomes.
Okay, but
no.
Okay.
So you call him Superman. Superman don't get beat.
Say, man,
Superman don't get beat.
Stay in one lane. We talking about him versus Jackson.
Yeah.
You could call him Superman, and he said Superman don't get beat. By the way, Superman ain't the only hero. He get his butt whooped. Now, don't get it wrong. Let's get it right. But at the end of the day, every time he play against Lamar Jackson, he look like Superman. Come back and win.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying, man. It is what it is.
That ain't what it is.
Let me tell you something.
Lamar Jackson don't play defense.
I'm saying at the end of the day,
Lamar Jackson don't play defense.
Okay, he didn't lose this one, but he lost several. He lost several games in the playoffs. So at the end of the day, they got bad luck. So I got to tell all these Baltimore fans, you right along with them. Take that.
I'm not a fan.
It don't matter.
I'm calling like it is.
Okay, I'm calling like it is.
You
take up for him. Take your ass whooping like a man, because that's it. The farther they gonna go.
And Lamar don't play defense. That's all I'm saying.
Take your ass whooping like a man, like the rest of the fans. The farthest gonna go. Yeah. But anyway, a game I want to talk about was a good game. It was another good game to me. Was Denver and the Titans. I want to give a shout out to Harvey running back Ricky from Central Florida. Went off, had 70-some yards, had a touchdown. They looked real good. I thought that was a good one too. Saints, I'm just gonna say.
You think Cam Ward look good?
Cam Ward? No. He didn't. I said Harvey, the running back from Florida, Central Florida.
He's struggling.
Yeah, he's a rookie. That's gonna happen. What Shador look like Sunday?
I mean, CJ Stroud.
What Shador look like Sunday?
He look pretty good.
I'm just asking you, what does Shador look like Sunday?
Shador didn't play.
He gonna continue to stay there. He gonna continue to stay there.
All right. I mean, how's Shador getting the conversation?
I'm just saying, you talking about Cam look bad. I mean, it's the man first. It was the man first start. I just thought I'd bring him up.
I mean, but what did CJ Stroud do in his first start? 2 years ago.
I'm not a big fan of CJ Stroud.
I know, but what did he do in his first start? Look way better than Cam Ward.
What he look like now? You don't look good now.
Oh, so that means CJ.
See, the thing is, you can look good your rookie year, but after that, some people don't play good after that.
I know, because they got tape on you.
Yeah.
So if you don't even look good in your rookie year, man, what that's
how many quarterbacks did bad their rookie year and still had success?
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying, even Teddy Bradshaw. There's a lot of quarterbacks starting out bad.
What about the Chargers?
Chargers. I mean,
you believe hardball
a baller, hardball a coach, hardball.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hardball got them boys. Their quarterback looking good. Chargers is a team to watch. And it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
So, my pick coming out of AFC is gonna be either Chargers or the Ravens. You heard it here first.
Chargers are the who?
Chargers or the Baltimore Ravens coming out of AFC.
Well, you're gonna pick Baltimore every year. Every year we're gonna have the same conversation.
I don't pick Baltimore every year. I picked Kansas City last year.
Okay.
Nobody can review the tape. I picked Kansas City last year.
All I'm saying is
thought they was gonna fall off.
Well, why we always talk about Lamar getting to the Super Bowl?
I don't argue about Lamar getting to the Super Bowl.
Every time we had them talks, we talk about Lamar getting to the Super Bowl.
Okay. Yeah, I said he can get to the Super Bowl, but I'm not.
Everybody can get to the Super Bowl, but you got to get there.
Everybody can't get to the Super Bowl.
And he can't get to the Super Bowl.
Ken Ward can't get to the Super Bowl.
And he can't get to the Super Bowl either.
Trevor Lawrence can't get to the Super Bowl.
He been in the league how long?
I'm just saying.
How long he been in the league? How long Lamar been in the league?
Same amount of time as Josh Allen.
How long?
He ain't got to the Super Bowl either.
How long?
He ain't got to the Super Bowl. Superman ain't got to the Super Bowl either. He been in the league same amount of time as Josh Allen, and he ain't got to the Super Bowl either.
Well,
Superman ain't got to the Super Bowl.
He gonna look like Superman playing against Baltimore.
I'm just saying.
What's
your point?
My point is this:
I said Baltimore.
you have a bad. No matter who you are, every good quarterback, every quarterback that he made to the Hall of Fame had a bad first game. That's how I go. I mean, that happens. But I won't count the kid out.
I'm not counting Ward out. I'm just
because you mentioned CJ and all that. CJ can't do shit.
I'll bring it up. Like, he struggled his first game. He got 16 more games to turn it around for sure, and we're gonna see how he does.
Well,
so, what about speaking of CJ? What about Texas? What you think about how they did last week?
Shoot, the boy. I mean, Texas fumbled the ball. You know, I mean, old boy fumbled the ball. Give credit where credit is due. That was a fundamentally sound, good tackle. Head hit the helmet, caught the ball up. Rams defense did play good. You know, we got some issues. And some of them plays, you got to step in and throw the ball, CJ. He got to take the hit. You know what I'm saying? So, hope we go back to the drawing board because we got a tough one Monday night. Tampa Bay coming in and got the kid from Galveston, though he'd be ready to play, coming back home. His homecoming from Evans, you know. So, you know, Baker gonna do Baker, but we got to get it together. That's all I can say.
Well, I want to see the Texans do well. I think Tampa Bay is gonna win by 10 on Monday Night Football. Mike Evans coming back home. Baker Mayfield coming back to Texas, so to speak. So he's gonna have a lot of people in the stands, and you know they got that Ohio State rookie. He looked like a superstar his first week out. So they're not even missing the Godfrey or Godwin, the other number 2 receiver. So and they got that defense. You know, Bo's gonna have the defense playing well. So I mean, Texas got to bring their A game.
Well, the key thing they got to play a perfect game. You know, to win this game. Every game you got to do that. Like I said, it's on CJ. You know, you playing against a good defense, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see Monday night. They got to get it together though. To me, they got to get it together on the opposite. They got a young receiver core. They got to get it together. Like I said, it's all on CJ. I hate to put the pressure on them, but it's on CJ.
So my boys, they're gonna have a get right game this week. Going up against the Giants. You know, they fought hard with Philly. A lot of those Philadelphia fans were worried most of the game. There's no more victories though. You lose, you lose. But what I did like is those boys were playing hard. They were playing tough, and they took accountability. I mean, CD, they said the next day, that flight got in at 5 a.m. He on the field at noon, 1 o'clock the next day. That same day, catching balls from the jug machine. Because if he just catches one of those 4 balls, he catches one of those 4 balls, then Cowboys win. But if was the 5th, we all be drunk. So it is.
I'm gonna tell you how the Cowboys lost the game. First of all, Jalen Hurts came out there, played his game. Who's better than Lamar Jackson? I've been telling everybody. Played his game, like I said, still pick a repeat. But that old dumbass boy Carter sit up there and spit in that man's face. He's the most impact on that D line. That's what hurt them. You know, Cowboys quarterback that he said he sit back there like he was driving an Uber driver. He had all the time, which helped them. You know, boy fumbled the ball. That hurt them. They had a touchdown. Then he run so linebacker. And CD lost the game at the end. You know, and like you say, he went back catching the next day. CD know what he got to do. I was disappointed in him. Normally he can catch anything, but I hate to point the finger at my guy. That's my guy. Like you say, he gonna make up for it. It's the first game of the year. It happens to veterans. And like you say, he was on that jug machine catching balls the next morning. He had to do that. You know, he got to get his concentration right. He had to do that. So they gave you money. Come on, baby, I believe you. I'm still your number one fan. BCB cover boy. So see this dude, you think he'll make it up, but they had their chances. And when you play against the best, you got to take advantage of it. At the end of the day, because it will be a repeat.
What I will tell you is, remember, I said it here first. We're gonna go 12-5 or 11-6. And if we play like that, like we played against Philly every week, then we definitely go 12-5. Maybe better. Because
we'll see. I got the Giants this week, huh?
You got the Giants this week.
Yeah, we'll see.
We play like that. We beat the Giants. We beat Washington.
I don't know about all that.
Okay, all right.
Because Philly had their ways too. So first game of the year, I'm not gonna pump it up. You just act like them black fans.
Okay, all right.
Here we go.
Everybody said we were gonna get blown out. It wasn't gonna be no game. And the boys showed up.
They showed up. Yeah.
And they showed you.
And they play them again too, right?
Yeah, they play them again.
It won't be close the second time.
In Dallas.
It won't be close.
I know Dallas probably win by 10 seconds.
Okay, Martin Luther King had dreams too.
Win by 10 second time because we won't have those turnovers. We'll have Javonte Williams, and nobody saw that coming.
So when they play Green Bay, what you think gonna go down?
What do you mean? What think gonna go down?
Dallas and Green goes down. Parsons like he having fun over there. Huh?
Parsons got 1 sack.
Parsons ain't love his teammates.
1 sack last week. I'm not paying $47 million for 1 sack a week.
Yeah,
that's what he getting. Are you paying $47 million for 1 sack?
It was a good trade though.
Are you paying $47 million for 1 sack a week?
No, I'm not.
Are you paying $40 million for 1 sack a week?
No, I'm not.
So let's say he gets 1 sack a week. That means he got 17 sacks.
I'm just saying, man, he's in the locker room. I love my teammates. They great. This, that. And I can tell in his heart, he missed that locker room with Dallas.
Oh, absolutely does.
He gonna miss some benefits later on down.
He gonna miss some benefits. He gonna miss, Green Bay. And by the way, this kid grew up kind of in that area. He's from Pittsburgh.
From Harrisburg. My people.
He's from Pittsburgh, so he used to that Midwest, that cold, all that other stuff. So, it ain't gonna be no big deal him playing in that. But when you got that taste of the star for 4 years,
Harrisburg ain't nothing like no group. Just because it's snow, it's because it's cold. Snow places, every place is different. Harrisburg ain't nothing like no Green Bay.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's Canada cold. Just like my boy got a boy in New York. My contact in Brooklyn, and then when I was trying to get some kids, he had from Brooklyn and Buffalo. He said, "Oh no, it's too cold up there. That's the Canadian cold." So it's a different kind of beast now. Green Bay is totally different. So, but at the end of the day, like you say, hey, I thought it was a good trade. It is what it is.
I think it's gonna end up working out for both teams. I don't think it's gonna work out to the extent everybody's talking about Green Bay going to the Super Bowl this year. They need to go to the Super Bowl in the next 2 years to justify that contract because
I'm a Jordan Love fan, so you never know what's gonna happen.
I'm a Jordan Love fan too.
They've been balling, they've been doing good still, so they still in the hunt. So you never know. Should have won 2 years ago. They still got the same squad. They think they got a good coach. They got a squad. So they ain't got to really have no name brand receivers as long as they catch the ball.
Okay.
That's all that matters. When Baltimore won the Super Bowl, who was their main receivers? They been receivers, they tight end. And that was Sharp.
I know, but they had a defense.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So
you put Green Bay.
If you have a playmaker, a receiver, if you just have a kid just make plays and your running game is good, as long as your quarterback making plays and managing the game, no turnovers, and with a good defense, you can do it.
No, they got. If they can manage the game with Jacobs and their running game, they might have a shot for sure. They might have a shot. So
it's wide open, baby.
It's week one.
I think it's gonna be a repeat.
Week one. I don't think we learned a lot.
You can't learn a lot.
I don't think we learned a lot because you didn't have a lot of game planning. What we did learn was it's a lot of parity in the league, and what I didn't see was a lot of teams getting blown out.
No.
So you had a lot of close games.
I know down in Miami too. I think I already hurt.
Yeah. Miami gonna be.
I don't know what's going on with Hill. He got some off the field.
Miami's gonna be a mess. Miami's gonna be a mess this year.
I hate to see that.
Tua and Tyreek Hill, they wasn't getting along in the all season. Tyreek Hill wanted to get traded. All that stuff. And and the coach is on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Speaking of coaches on the hot seat, we might as well just go to college.
Yes, sir.
What coach you think is on the hot seat the biggest hot seat right now?
The biggest coach on the biggest hot seat is Florida coach. I hate to say that.
I would agree.
Yeah, they got a tough schedule. Oh my God, that schedule was tough. And
he might put his resignation in right now.
Well, man, we got his.
I know he got to play the game.
I mean, I'm not gonna say you never know what can happen because he got talent. Got to get young quarterback. We just have to wait and see what happens, But just them losing South Florida, they got a good team. South Florida is one of the Division I teams like Tulane who have a shot to make it in the playoffs. They got a real good quarterback, so good defense. So I got to give them a shout out. Everybody, that was like the upset of the week. Vegas made money, so end of the day, they good. They lost to them, but they lost to a good team. Now they got to play Miami this weekend, so it's
who you got?
tough on that.
You got Miami.
I'm going Miami, of course. But I think it possibly have a chance to be in a dogfight. Yeah.
So I was just trying to look it up and see what their schedule was for sure. I know they got Miami. They
play LSU.
They got Texas coming up.
They play LSU. They play every top team. It's not like they got an off from like top team to the SEC. They playing all the top teams in the SEC. They got a hell of a schedule.
Yeah. So they got LSU. Wait a minute. They got LSU this week.
They got LSU. They got Miami.
They got LSU this week. Then Miami the week after that. Then Texas the week after that. Then Texas A&M the week after that. So the next 4 games.
Who they got at the A&M?
Mississippi State. That's gonna be a right game. And then they got Georgia after that.
Yeah.
So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So out of the next 6 games, they playing 5 teams that are ranked.
Yeah.
They gonna be lucky to go. Win any game other than the Ole Miss game. I mean, don't get
after the Ole Miss game, who they have?
I mean, the Mississippi State game. They got Georgia, and then they got Kentucky.
Tennessee.
Then they got.
Just read the whole schedule. They got a schedule.
Yeah.
You got to read the top. Yeah, they got a schedule.
So they got LSU next, loss. Miami next, potential loss. Texas after that, loss.
If Sarkisian don't play Manning way playoff, they might win that game.
A&M in College Station. A&M in College Station lost. Mississippi State in Gainesville. I'll give them that one. Georgia in Jacksonville. That's a cocktail weekend. That's always a rivalry. It'll be a toss-up. But I think Georgia going to win. University of Kentucky win. Ole Miss in Oxford lost. Tennessee in Gainesville, I'll give them that one. It's going to be a tough game, but it's in Gainesville. I'll give them that.
Tennessee is good, man.
And then they finish up.
Do y'all play Tennessee? Y'all might be. Tennessee is good. I watched Tennessee play earlier this year. The first game 2 weeks ago, they got a damn good team. They got a chance to beat them. No, they have a chance to win in the SEC. They got a good transfer quarterback from UCLA. They got a hell of a defense. They running game is the part. Come on, man. Josh brought them boys back. Tennessee is back.
They said that last year.
No matter they back, though.
No,
they competitive.
I never said they were competitive.
One thing about SEC. No, the thing is that if you keep being competitive, eventually you're going to win.
Ask Texas. Ask Georgia. And then Florida State finishes up with Florida State. Florida might not win 4 games. They might not win 4 games this year. So
wait and see.
Napier, I'm wishing you the best. I'm not calling for your job, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be tough. Who's the next coach on the hot seat? It's early, week 2, but who else is on the hot seat?
Wasn't they got to win at Kentucky too, though? Stoops. But we'll see. Like I said, it's too early to be talking like that. It's just that we talk about Florida like that because Florida has such a tough schedule, and we know his job is on the line. So that's why the big target.
The guy at Alabama.
Yeah.
I mean,
like I said, we got to wait and see on that. That's the way you got to really wait and see. So,
I mean, you can't continue to lose big games at Alabama like they did with Florida State on national TV. They got drove on national TV by Florida State. After the guy said, y'all ain't got no Nick Saban to save you. So, I mean, and then they got, what was it? Who they got coming up? Let's see.
Well, I can tell you right now, if you want to keep talking about the hot seat, Coach Prime is going to be on the hot seat too. Where he doing that circus up there. And you going to bench that kid. That was really stupid and dumb. And I don't know if you're doing it to play with the media, but they ain't got time for them games. Okay, because you didn't do that to Shador. And the boy came out smoking, scored with his legs. You know what I'm saying? And they got a tough schedule. They're not going to beat Utah. They're not going to beat Arizona State. I mean, come on, man. And let's go. The way TCU playing, they always bragging, hyping TCU up after they beat North Carolina like that. Then they don't know when to call timeout. And I don't think they're going to beat the Cougars.
This week?
So he got his hands on my hot seat.
You picking U of H this week over Colorado?
Yeah. What's the hype? They don't know when to call timeout. South D-line look trash. They might get some of the O-line. And they played against the FCS school this past weekend, Delaware and Valley War. They took that boy out. They never should have took that boy out the game. And Delaware is not no North Dakota State, so stop.
They like South Dakota State.
Okay, boy, get out of here, man. Anyway, I'm going with the Cougs. Willie Fitz a winner. Whatever, as long as that quarterback manager game play right, U of H will win. Go Cougs.
No, I want to see Cougs win. I want to see Cougs win.
You don't want to see Cougs win because you study always drinking the prime Kool-Aid.
I'm not drinking prime Kool-Aid. I'm just calling it what it is.
Like I said, Willie Fitz is a winner. If that quarterback do what he got to do, the Cougs are going to win. Go Cougs.
They both in the Big 12, right?
Yeah, they both in the Big 12.
Who's going to have a better record in the Big 12 this year? Colorado,
U of H. Colorado going to be at the bottom. They won't go to a bowl. If they do go to a bowl, they go to the Utah Bowl. Come on, man. They're not going to be Utah. They're not going to be Arizona State. Yeah, they're going to bowl before they go to a bowl.
Okay, all right.
So, come on. Then they got to pay BYU. You know, them old men going to expose their ass again. Come on, man. Y'all better quit drinking that prime Kool-Aid.
I know you anti anything that got to do with Sanders on the back. So
ain't no anti.
Yeah.
They just call it like I said.
You did call it like you said last year. When you said they would not go to a bowl and they went to a bowl game, I almost won the Big 12. You said they was trash last year, and I
said they were gonna get their butt drove in that bowl game too, and that's exactly what happened.
But how you gonna go from not making a bowl to they gonna get drove in the bowl? That's like
I said they wouldn't make a bowl. They made a bowl, but then when they got to the bowl, okay, they made the bowl. Now they finna get drove, and they got drove. So they made it to the bowl. I was wrong on that, but I was right. Yes, but it's all.
They wasn't gonna have a winning record. They wasn't gonna make.
But Melvin, why are we talking about last year? Let's talk about this year.
I know.
What about Friday night?
They won and won.
Let's talk about Friday night game. U of H.
Yeah.
Okay, so every week we'll talk about his game every week. So as the week go, every week we'll talk about his game. Last year's over. Last year will never come back. It's like tomorrow will never come back.
You're right.
It's a new day.
You're right.
It's a night. The day is here now. So let's talk about Friday.
Why we talking about the games?
We talking about the games last week. We talking about college football. Yeah. But you talking about games last year.
Because you talking about the program and you talking about the coaches.
Okay. Can I ask you this? Can I ask you this, Melvin? It's horrible. They trash. They're trash.
They were
trash.
I mean, they was trash.
Trash. Yeah, they was trash. And it was trash year before last year.
Well, they went 8-4.
No. What was their record? What was their record year before last year?
A lot of programs.
What was their record year before?
Melvin,
can you answer my question? What was their record year before last year?
Their record year before last year was 4-8.
Trash. What they coaches? A lot of coaches say that. Trash. And he had a good coach. And he took he had
Sap wasn't there that year.
It don't matter. Sap is not even a conversation. Sap is not a conversation. Leave that alone. He's trash. Okay? As a coach, he's trash. Yeah, trash.
So they went from 4 to 8 to 8.
So the coach there was good. He ran away. He took the title away from him. Sean Lewis.
All right.
Yes. I'm just saying.
Prime got there. They won one game. His year he got there, he went 4-8. His second year, they go 8-4, and y'all want to call it.
What are they gonna do this year?
Y'all want to call it trash.
It's all new year.
We're gonna find
out. Yeah. We're talking about that trash program and that trash coach.
You don't want to give him credit for proven record every year he's been there.
Nope. You gotta prove it this year too.
All right.
It's called keep it consistent. You went bad your first year, you went good second year, got exposed in the bowl game. So what are you gonna do this year?
That means he got to go at least 8-4.
Okay, then. So talk to me at the end of the year. We got a whole week to talk about that. I don't want to hear no stuff about last year, this year.
I want to hear that.
We're going week by week.
I'm picking Colorado by 3 this week.
And like I knew Georgia Tech was going to drive their butt. That's what happened.
We're going to see. So,
how they lost that game? Wasn't calling timeout. Why? Because them trash coaches lost that game. They know when to call timeout.
They win or lose, they always it's gonna be trash.
Like I say, hey, he might.
At
the end of the year, he might be in the hot seat. He might be in the hot seat. We're talking about hot seat. He may be in the hot seat.
If Florida went 8-4, they
you know his coaches won championships, got in the hot seat the next year, like Orgeron. So what I'm saying, we talk about boy in Florida, you capping on him, but I'm like, hold on, your boy might be in the hot seat too up there. Okay, nah, he ain't. And you ain't seen their schedule. Okay, come on.
You know why he ain't gonna be in the hot seat? You know why he ain't gonna be in the hot seat? It's called economics. Guess what? They had sold out the season tickets in 15 years before Prime got there. So it's called economics. And guess what? They didn't have money to go out and get some of these kids because the boosters wasn't supporting the program. So now they got NIL money. It's called economics.
They ain't got that much.
It's called economics. They got more than they did with Prime before Prime got there. Tell the truth. You in the business. Do they have more money with Prime or more money with Prime? Okay then. So it's called economics. So call it what it is.
You know, we black, right? So our problem in life, we don't let nobody finish talking. So you keep saying the same thing. Okay. Can I say something? Can I say something?
Once I finish.
No, you already said what you said.
No, you said.
As I was saying, I guess we're gonna talk at the same time. As I was saying, though, yeah, he put stands, he did all that. But man, let me tell you something about them people up there. They want to see you back winning. That get old. So at the end of the day, okay, you did good with that, but we still gotta win. So they're going to have to go on their search and find a coach to win. You think they're going to let Prime sit there the next 3 years and they ain't winning and he putting people in the stands? Because those stands going to be full. But if they have a losing season this year towards the end of the year, ain't nobody going to be in them damn stands. That's how I go. You know how many coaches I've seen, regardless what their name is, put people in the stands and then at the end couldn't win. And they had to go. So all I'm saying is this. How the record going to be, how they going to do this year, we'll see. We'll give you a Prime update every week. At the end of the day, keep with it. Next year we're doing the same thing. We'll be here at the same time and everything. And if he come back, because all of the health problems he got, we're gonna see the same thing. Man, the people ain't gonna want to hear that no more. Okay, you put people who made money, but damn, we gotta win.
That's what they did.
You're not gonna be there.
They was. You're winning record.
You're not gonna be there.
You keep talking about we gotta win. They went from 4-8 to 8-4. And 2 years ago they was 1-11.
Melvin,
what are you talking about?
You're talking about last year. I'm talking about this year. How the whole
I am talking about this year.
How the whole conversation.
You said they gotta win. How
the whole conversation.
Are they 1-1?
Y'all see this? What I got to deal with?
Yeah.
As I was saying, you talking about last year. We talking about this year. The whole conversation started about the coaches being on the hot seat in Florida, and all I said was one coach might be in the hot seat. It's Coach Prime, because if he don't win this year, you know he ain't gonna win the next year. So what's gonna happen then? Because what you're saying, after a while, that get old. You gotta win. So all I'm saying, look at their schedule and look what he done. Yeah, he had a winning season last year, but the year before last year, he didn't have a winning season his first year. He had a winning season last year. What's gonna happen this year? And the way this drama going on, and then you battle beat that team, the way you lost to Georgia Tech, and in Utah might have a Heisman Trophy with him. Arizona State is Arizona State. I'm just saying, BYU is BYU. So that schedule's getting tough. So I'm like, hey, regardless, he may not get fired, but it ain't gonna be looking too good though. That's all I'm saying. So you go on by last year before last year. Let's talk about this year.
8-4, 9-3. Then you're gonna say, well, his schedule's same as it was last year. He ain't making no progress.
I'm gonna say that. I just said they got a tough schedule. You're not gonna beat them. They don't have a good enough team.
All right, we go see.
I mean, Melvin, come on, Melvin. No. What I'm saying is this: you know when the team is really good, and when you know when the team is not. You ain't dumb now. So the reality is this: you hope they win because you're pulling for them, but you know the reality. If you had to bet, you know you wouldn't bet on no damn Colorado over no Utah. And the way the Utah look now, they stacked with that quarterback.
No, I'm not betting.
Arizona State too. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And BYU.
BYU.
Okay. Well, you go. Okay, you keep thinking suspect. They gonna whoop Colorado up and down.
BYU.
Okay. And Texas Tech.
Who you taking? Utah, BYU.
Take the BYU. Who?
BYU or Utah. If they play each other, who you taking?
Shit, both of them old men rivalry. You never know what's gonna happen.
Arizona State or BYU.
I want Arizona State to win.
No, who are you taking?
But at the end,
you want to win.
But see.
That's what our business is.
Okay.
Who's gonna win?
Okay, but Melvin, they not playing this week, so we can't talk about that. We're talking about Colorado and they future this year. We can't jump all over the place and talk about BYU. That's not important.
You talking about
I brought them up because Colorado can't beat them teams. That's what they got to see. That's why I'm bringing them up. You going all over. Stay in your lane. We talking about Colorado. I'm in a lane. Let's stay in this lane right here. We talking about prime.
If you bring up a team, I can't talk about them.
Not again.
You brought up Utah. You brought up Arizona.
Well, folks, I'm just going to tell everybody out there. I can't bring up a team. And then I'm talking about who they got to play. Then I'm talking about the same team playing against other teams. We all over the place. We talking about Colorado and Coach Prime. And we saying how their season gonna go. And I've been trying to stop it. All I'm saying, we'll talk about it week by week. They play the Cougs. They play Cougs next week. That's what, week 3. So we see they win. I'm going with the Cougs.
Let's talk about Texas and Arch Manning.
Sarkisian. Yeah. Sarkisian is a good coach. Good quarterback coach, all that. But he's just not coaching this boy right. He's overcoaching himself. Let the boy, like how you played him last year, them games he started, let him mobile, roll him out. That's all I can say. You can't keep it in the pocket. Man, play on his athletic ability. That's all they got to do. They got 2 weak games. They got what? Utah next. They got Sam Houston. After that, they got to get with the program, man. So use his athletic ability because I think Sarkisian is out coaching himself. Let the boy mobile. Just let him be him. That's all they got to do.
So I'll say,
and I'm a little skeptical about their own line too. I know he missing Banks, but we'll see.
I'll say that as bad as Arch played against Ohio State, they lost by 7. So this team is not necessarily going to go just how Arch goes. It's going to go how the overall team goes, especially the defense. We got one of the top defenses in the country. And so these next few weeks, to your point, will be an opportunity to kind of figure out how he wants to coach Arch, figure out the plays that Arch can run and he's comfortable with and what they can add on every week. Sarkisian came out and said after the first game, Arch is one of the players, he got to get hit early. So you got to put him in an RPO, let him get tapped up a little bit so he feel like he in the game, and let him play free. And once that start happening, them boys gonna be tough. Now, one receivers got it. They got to figure out how to get Wingo the ball because that Livingstone kid, he's good, but I don't know if he's a number 1 receiver. But Wingo's the number 1 receiver, fastest down.
To me, they really ain't got a receiver they had like. Oh boy, got drafted to Green Bay.
Golden? No, Wingo's.
Oh, yeah, by the way, he with Green Bay too, though. They got to go. They got to go. Have nobody like that. So, but that being the main thing, as long as they get there, we'll see what happens. It's gonna be interesting. But was another big game this weekend. Texas school got Texas A&M going to Southie.
I got Notre Dame.
I mean, my thing is, can Texas A&M win the big games? Last couple of years, they have won the big games.
I got Notre Dame.
They got a big one this weekend. Can they beat Notre Dame? Yes, they can. But if I had to bet on them, I'm going with Notre Dame. And of course, I'm putting it for free. You're not got to put it for free. But I know Reed a little shaky. You got to come through. But can they win a big game this weekend?
I got Notre Dame. I actually think Reed has made progress, and by the end of the year, he's gonna be scary. I just think Notre Dame is a deeper team right now, and they've already played a big game this year. So it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game, and I trust me. I actually kind of want to see A&M win because I want them to have a better record when they come to Austin. At the end of the year, the better record they had, the better we're gonna look when we spank that A&M. You know what? So from that standpoint, but it's gonna be a lot of good college football on. What about the HBCUs? What's going on?
HBCUs? Well, it's a new school in the Valley called UT Grand something. I don't know what it is. Prairie had a 17 Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Something like
UT
that.
Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Prairie had a 17-0 lead. This is a new college franchise team. Prairie had a 17-0 lead. They came back and whooped Prairie. I'm like, golly, man. That's embarrassing. And that game, that is another one in town, a new school in town, the Valley. So they have recruited a couple of kids around there. I know they had the red shirt because they didn't have a team last year. They practiced all year. So, but that was kind of interesting. Them beating TSU, last play game, come back and lose to a new franchise, a new college program.
Yep.
So, I mean, I was like, wow. But I definitely got to get a shout out to my boy. Give a shout out to Bishop Davenport. Had a hell of a game. South Alabama. Tell everybody that's the kid to watch. Too late for one of my teams to pick before I was going to the playoffs. Dark Horse team.
Mm-hmm.
And he should have won that game. He missed 2 points to get ahead, but that was a bad call. But it is what it is. I mean, it's tied up. We got a big game against Auburn this weekend, so we definitely got to show up there because it's completion percentage been great. So he's a kid to watch. I'm telling y'all right now, the kid from South Alabama, kid out of Spring High. I'm excited about that kid. Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's gonna wrap it up. Before we head out, we gotta always get Truesdale in the tunnel moment. What you got for us this week?
This week, what I got this week? Well, like I say, NFL. I'm just want to see what the Texans gonna do Monday night. Want to see what CJ gonna do. I'm not trying to put the pressure on the kid, but it is what it is.
You heard it first. You heard it here first. You heard it here second. You heard it here third. CJ Stroud, what you gonna do?
That's
Monday Night Football. You got an
extra day.
Yeah, Monday Night Got an extra day to work on it, for sure. So, hey, just as a reminder, go to our social media page: Twitter, In the Tunnel Sports Media; Facebook, In the Tunnel Sports Media; Instagram, definitely In the Tunnel Sports Media; TikTok, In the Tunnel Sports Media. Make sure you go on our YouTube page. Like us, subscribe. We're really trying to get our subscribers up. We got some cool stuff that's coming down the pipe here real soon. Hopefully you like the background we got. We're gonna do a couple more shows that are gonna be sports centric, but probably talking a little more like about topics of current events. Like, did you see the America's Team, The Gambler? Yes. You seen on Netflix? That's some cool stuff that I actually lived.
We talked about it last week.
I actually lived it. I was living it.
We talked about it the last 2 weeks.
I know, but Michael Irvin's going around. He's doing some interviews and talking a little more in detail. And some other cats have talked a little more. Nate News talked a little more in detail about some of the stuff.
Yeah, they never talk about Nate when he's playing that big weight.
And that's their point. So. But look forward to some other shows coming down the pipe. We appreciate you turning
Sweet Lips come up here. Want to get a good smoke? Boy, Mo plays Sweet Lips on OST.
Yep. Make sure we shout out to Sweet Lips again, and look forward to seeing everybody next week. Peace.